One more round of games before the international break. Let's all enjoy it and start with some bold predictions in association with Match Bingo. 1. Shooting practice. Let's start with a fun one. Strikers will always say, well, you'd rather be getting chances and missing them than not getting them at all. True enough, but let's be blindly honest, they'd rather be scoring those chances, wouldn't they? I'm looking at the big chances missed charts in the Championship, and they make intriguing reading, painful reading indeed, if you are a Coventry fan though, with Godden, Sims and Wright all in the top 10 for big chances missed. Blackburn have got two players in there as well, with Smodic and Leonard. And there's also a striker I'm a big fan of for very tribal reasons. George Hurst of Ipswich is in there. Let's get behind these guys then to score at the weekend. Not sure who is going to be starting for Coventry, but let's commit and go for a bold prediction of Hurst to score for Ipswich against Swansea, Wright to score for Coventry against Stoke, and Smodic to score for Blackburn against Preston. Speaking of Blackburn versus Preston, that is the Friday night TV game, and our friends at Match Bingo have given me a card to play during the game. What have I got? Left-footed goal awarded for Blackburn. Would have preferred that to be right-footed goal, to be honest, given my Sammy Smodic prediction. Headed goal for Preston, I'll take it. And I'm looking at you, Liam Lindsay. Yellow card shown in minute ending in 5, bit devious, but it is a local derby, I guess. We'll see how I go on Friday night. If you want to join in the fun, then head over to Match Bingo. But do me a solid and go via the link matchbingo.co.uk/BBFC. Do yourself a solid as well, and please play responsibly. 2. Man advantage. 3 sides ended up playing against 10 men last round, with my favourite win, lose, draw as the outcome. Bristol City defeated the 10 men of Sheffield Wednesday after Barry Banner's red card. That has actually been rescinded since. Sunderland got themselves a draw against Swansea and survived a missed penalty despite Swans being down to 10. Norwich lost to Blackburn's 10, but to be fair, they were already 3-0 down when Scott Wharton took an early bath. What about this round then? Well, it is pretty toxic at Norwich for their trip to Cardiff. David Wagner is in proper dead man walking mode. Sunderland host Birmingham in the early kickoff on Saturday, and it's a battle of the new bosses for Liam Manning's Bristol City at Marty Cifuentes QPR. I love a win-lose draw, so my bold prediction for our 3 one-man advantage sides is Bristol City to win at QPR, Norwich to lose at Cardiff, and Birmingham to draw at Sunderland. 3. Parachute power. Yeah, we've had that title before, haven't we? And if it wasn't for pesky little Ipswich, we would have all 3 of the Year 1 parachute teams at 1, 2 and 3 in the Championship table. And knowing the financial cliff edges in football, would anyone really be too surprised if, in whatever order, Leicester, Leeds and Southampton do end up being the top 3 come what may? Leicester couldn't go 10 wins in a row last weekend. It's a tricky one for the Foxes at Middlesbrough for the bounce back. Leeds face a Plymouth side I like very much, but who don't travel well, and Southampton welcome in form West Brom. Look, they'll probably all 3 of them go and win, but these are bold predictions, so let's lean into the not overly straightforward games and some good managers in the opposing dugouts and say only one of Leicester, Leeds and Southampton will win this weekend. Madness, utter madness, I tell you. 4, 1 in 6. I love those little 6-game form tables that you can generate. Gives us a lovely snapshot of everyone's current mood and direction of travel. One thing is for certain though, that only one win in any given 6-game block is going to make you one of the worst teams in the division at that moment in time. That fate has befallen Rotherham, who go to Watford, Huddersfield, who are off to Hull. And we have a 1 win in 6 derby for Joe Edwards. His first game in charge of Millwall is against Sheffield Wednesday, who are also on a run of 1 win in their last 6. It's very easy to predict these runs to go absolutely no further, looking at those matchups, but I think the fact we've got that head-to-head in there does make this a somewhat bold prediction. I'm going to go all 4 sides with 1 win in the 6-game form table to not win. So more specifically, Rotherham to lose at Watford, Huddersfield to lose at Hull, and Sheffield Wednesday and Millwall to draw. There you go then, those are my bold predictions. Let me know yours in the comments. And for some outright score predictions, I know lots of you like them, come and join myself and Sam Parkin tonight on the Championship Check-In podcast from 7. I have been out and about this week, so click here to see my vlog from Rotherham 2, Ipswich 2 on Tuesday night, featuring not 1, but 2 late goals.